Hey folks, so the discussions in the studio are what are we going to eat tonight? Front's coming through. It should be something like soup, caldo, chili, something like that. Front's pushing through as we speak, and temperatures are dropping very quickly behind it. This is the front right here, lined up in the middle of Cameron County right now. Most of the big rain is behind it, and there's nothing severe, but there is some thunder and lightning. You can see most of that down in Mexico right now. But again, there's the front right there. So it's through San Benito, through Harlingen, Sebastian, almost to Los Fresnos, almost to Brownsville and South Padre. It'll get through there in the next 30 minutes or so, and behind it again some pretty good rain in spots, even some thunder and lightning mixed in with it, but most of it's just windy and rain, and that'll be with us all night long, or at least much of the night across the area. Here's where the biggest stuff is, basically Progreso down to about Santa Maria and then down into Mexico, and that is moving eastward behind the front. You can see spotty stuff from La Feria up to just north of Weslaco as well. And Willacy County seeing scattered showers, not much thunder and lightning, but some pretty good rain. So all in all, this front means business. This is one of the strongest ones we've seen, the strongest one we've seen probably since last March. Look what it's doing to temperatures. It was 88 degrees in Edinburgh at about 4:15 this afternoon. It's down to 60 now, and probably this where you came in just a few minutes ago, probably into the upper 50s right now. McAllen was in the 90s, back to 66. We hit 90 here in Weslaco, down to 66. Harlingen now dropping, still in the 80s ahead of the front. Y'all down here, it's going to get chilly there pretty soon, too. It's on its way as we speak. Here's what we expect overnight. Readings down to the 40s with wind chills down close to 40 degrees overnight tonight. A cold night across the area. And then tomorrow we rebound a little bit, not much. It looks like we're going to see sun. Everything's moving pretty quickly. The front coming in a little bit ahead of schedule. And with that, I think the sun will come out a little bit ahead of schedule tomorrow. So we'll warm back into the upper 50s, but that's about it with north-northwest winds 15 to 25 with some afternoon sunshine. Here's a look at your high temperatures the next 3 days. The norm is 84. Nowhere close tomorrow, upper 50s. We'll talk about how unusual that is for Halloween in just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, 69 on Friday and 68 degrees on Saturday. So the front pushes on through. The chilly air just builds in. Rain lingers through much of the night. That's 1:30 in the morning, especially right behind the front. You go to 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, still some lingering showers near the coast. Just that stuff that hangs out behind the front typically. Then by tomorrow afternoon, rain goes away, sun comes out. That helps get us back into the 50s, but still chilly, even into trick-or-treat time tomorrow evening. And then overnight tomorrow night, it's clear and downright cold across the area. So about a 30% probability of rain very early tomorrow, pre-dawn, lower valley primarily, and then another 10% chance by the time we get to the weekend. The front now just to the south of us, or on top of us, moving through. High pressure will build in. There's another front coming on Saturday. Not nearly as strong as this one, but what it will do when it comes in on Saturday is reinforce the air mass that's here so it doesn't warm up much on Saturday. It'll be next week before we really warm up significantly. So for tonight, a low of 48, windy, chilly, a few showers around. Showers kind of following the front. It's a slow process, so they'll linger longest at the coast. And then tomorrow, early showers, especially near the coast, chilly, windy, 58 for a high, north winds 20 to 30. It will lay down, though, by the end of the day. Here's a look now at the next 7 days. Your First 1.5 AccuWeather forecast. For Halloween, windy and cold, only 58 for a high. That's unusual. 69 on Friday, 68 on Saturday. That secondary front, maybe an isolated shower. Saturday night, you set your clock back, get that extra hour of sleep you've been waiting 6 months for, and then Sunday back to 75. Next week, we're in the 80s, maybe another front the middle part of next week. That's your updated First 1.5 AccuWeather forecast.